We've started the teardown on the first donor bike. This is an 83 GL 1100. So we've removed the gas tank. We've got the rear tire and wheel back on. And what we're going to be doing is figuring out where we're going to cut the frame to splice it to the rear of our chassis. And then we'll also be pulling out the motor and cutting it down below and kind of doing the same thing. All this upper framework, we'll get it cut away. None of that will get used in the front. We're getting ready to cut the rear frame section on these Goldwings. We had spent a lot of time talking about how we were going to do this. We looked at the way a couple of other people had done it on similar projects, and we thought about building a jig that would go into the pivot point for the swing arm. That would be a consistent measurement on both sides. In the end, what we did is we decided to go with a little simpler method. So we found that if you take a level, you push it up against the outside of the swing arm pivot, and then all you have to do is level the bubble, put marks on the frame in the 3 locations, and you're ready to cut. We're getting ready to cut the rear section loose from the frame. Dave's got his safety gear on. He's got on his safety glasses, his mask, his gloves, and he's going to blue wheel through the frame where we've got it marked. The frame's in 2 pieces now. It's just a matter of getting the drive shaft off.
I mean, I kept looking at your shit all week. I'm like,
all right, here's our progress so far. We have the rear section mounted. This is all tacked together. This rear is from an 83 GL 1100. So our up and down bracing. We did cut out the 2 braces on top, and we made 1.25" bracing to go there. Seam that into the top of the frame. And then we'll get gussets down at the bottom that will reinforce that. Right now we have a piece of 1/8 inch by 2 that is just giving us a straight welding point. We wanted to get everything tacked together, and that was our best option for down low. So everything's coming together really nice. And we'll be able to start working on mock-up for the front end here pretty quick. All right, here we have the second rear end attached to the second frame. We built a jig that we put the frames in, so they're almost identical. And with the rear section attached, it's time for a lunch break, and then we will be working on mounting the motor.